Okay, I think it's on. Let me see real quick. Gonna just log into it on my phone because I don't have a second monitor, so I'm gonna let my phone be the second monitor for you in the chat. In case anyone's actually up at this hour. Let me see here. Alright, perfect. Wait a minute, why is it playing my old one? I will be right back. Again. Hey, welcome back, Ghost. Doing a little more setup. I'm trying to rig up, the stream on my phone, but I connected to the wrong one of my deleted ones, so I'm just double checking that real quick. I want to be able to, like, check out the chat while I'm playing the game, but I don't have two monitors. I'm just doing this on my laptop. And thanks. Yeah, I decided to just go for it. Yeah, the game I'm gonna be playing tonight is a little more relaxed. It's called Dredge. The Lies of P Let's Play is coming, but it's late. Like, I just wanted something a little more chill for now, especially on my first time stream. I don't know if my internet's good enough. Like, I don't know if it'll lag, but I thought it was worth a shot, right? So we'll see. And as you can see, I've actually already started a file, but I'm gonna start a new one for the stream, so... Job listing, angler wanted. Let me know if you can hear it all right, too. The morning light fills your eyes and you try to sit upright. You're lying on the cold, wet dock where you collapsed the night before. A short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers disembarking from a boat nearby. The man notices you. Welcome to Greater Marrow. I must say, quite the dramatic first impression. So you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay. Dang, nothing skips his eye. Do not see the lighthouse. It was shining right at you. Oh well, I'm glad to see our new fishermen upright and breathing. Your boat was hopelessly damaged. But I've had a few of the locals move your things to one of our old vessels. We'll catch up later to discuss more details. I'll let you get out there to catch some fish. See if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings in the light. Finally, I don't suppose I need to say this, but get back by sundown before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on the time. You can really creep up on it. Interesting choice of words right there. Alright, let me check the chat again real quick, see if I can actually, like, break in this time. See it. cool guy, 029. I'm playing a game called Dredge. It's like an indie horror about, like, fishing with, like, Lovecraftian themes and stuff. Thanks, Aldo. Yeah, I like this one. I've already played it a little bit, so I kind of get the basics. But I'm no expert. Alright. Let's get this party started. It starts pretty vanilla, like the boat moves slower than if you just swam out to sea in real life. You know, you pull out these ordinary fish. The goal is to, like, as far as I know, sell them, pay off the ship, etc. Find collectibles and stuff on the way, but it's less about the fishing, I think, and more about the story that unfolds in between. The fishing is a nice way to, like, zone out a little, you know, get your bearings. But then when things start to get weird, you feel it a lot more because it's almost like luring you into a false sense of security. Just grab a few more. The nice thing about this one in particular for streaming too is the time stops if you're not doing anything, so I can check the window and not worry about anything like sneaking up on me. At least as far as I know. I haven't played too far, so maybe it'll prove me wrong, we'll see. There we go. Something about this will really bring out the OCD in a person. Good enough. Yeah, on my other playthrough, the first upgrades I got were the nets, because I wanted to be able to catch more fish, but I can't with this absolute crawl, so I think I'm gonna go for the engines first this time. Step onto the dock at Greater Marrow. The mayor's waiting nearby. Ah, I see you've returned in one piece. Very good. Before you head off to town, we should discuss the matter of your boat. As I mentioned earlier, your old boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I'm more than happy to sell you that replacement vessel, yours to own. I understand you may not have the necessary funds on hand, so we'll consider it a loan. But I want to make this easy. Until your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of your fish sales will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. So to recap, you'll need to sell fish to the local market, paying off your debt, and in turn keeping the population fed and satisfied. Understand? Got it? Off you go then. Sell those fish while they're still fresh. Such a Tom Nook model right there. Compulsory debt. Alright, you enter a squalid shack. Oh yeah, let me know if you guys can hear the game at all, by the way. I've got it a little bit quiet, just because I wanted you to be able to hear me talking above the game, but let me know if you can't hear it at all, because that's a problem I had, like, the very first time I was streaming forever ago, and it's been a couple of years, and I just, like, reinstalled OBS and all that, so it could be, you know, a problem again. You enter a squalid shack on the fringe of the marketplace. The familiar smell of fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly around a downcast man behind the counter. I can see that. You're the new fisherman, eh? Surprised they found a new one so fast. What happened to the other one? It takes a certain type of person to last out here. It's not a life for everyone. Anyway, to business. Quick to change the subject, he is. I'll pay you for fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more, too. Other towns on other islands might pay you different, but while you've still got outstanding debt here, I suggest you work on paying it off first. So, let's see what you've got. There's a really nice button here that just lets you sell everything. Mayor's standing outside the fishmonger's store. Excellent work. I have no doubt you'll be able to provide for this town. Look here, I found this down by the docks. I'm sure someone like you could have found it. It might have been. Oh, one last thing. Our local shipwright mentioned she might be able to make some modifications to your ship. Pay her a visit. As you walk into the yard, you see the shipwright making repairs to a damaged hull. She looks up at you briefly before turning back to her. You must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not in the business of doing favors around here. Payment is up front, and everything takes some time to install. Why is that in red? Like, the way it's in red, you'd think she'd say something like, everything has a price. Also, if you take any damage from the rocks or any damage at all, I can patch it up mostly. She shrugs and gestures towards the hole she is currently attempting to repair. A number of wooden boards, all well above the waterline, are splintered and scratched. Take a look around. Just remember, the bigger the equipment, the longer it takes to install, so plan ahead. Absolutely going for the faster end of this. Wait a minute. I'm too broke for that for now. Let's see what I got. Oh, encyclopedia. So they've got like little, you know, almost Pokemon card-esque encyclopedia entries for the fish you catch real quick. Let me see. Alright, looking at the chat again. That's a cute little cat in the box emoji, fishy. Oh, nice, Ghost. Yeah, how was fishing? Was it scary? I've never been myself. It's one of those things I want to do, but don't really know the kind of people to introduce me to it. Cool guy. So far I'm only gonna stream on YouTube. If I actually get somewhere with it, or if enough people want it, I could experiment with other platforms, but YouTube's the one I know. And Aldo, no I haven't yet. It's one of those endless things on the list, but I should get to that eventually. Can you guys hear the game alright? It's a little bit quieter than, like, the average game, but there should be at least a little, like, music and ambiance. Anyway, to the fish. Blue mackerel, practically worthless, but enough to stave off hunger. Cod, plentiful and basic. So as you can see, it's getting to evening. The game's more dangerous at night. Because the rocks start to disappear and you can crash on them, and other risks present themselves. This game is kind of time management-y. Like, I don't know if you can actually lose a fish once you've started reeling it in. I think you just lose time if you do it bad enough. Alright, exposure to fog and other things increase your panic. Bright lights and sleeping will reduce it. It's getting a little tricky. We'll dock here tonight and sleep, because there's one island I want to visit that'll give me like a tiny engine that I can equip, and again, this speed is just filling. Alright. Take a little shortcut. May as well get some, that's right, I need more equipment for that. Little message in the bottle, let's get that out. incident yesterday around the shallows at the back of Greater Marrow. A rock seemingly appeared out of nowhere and struck the front of the boat. It did not penetrate the hull, but it jostled us around a few times and fell overboard into the water. We did not see what they were, which is of some concern, but we believe all important articles are accounted for. He's been checking over some of the notes from the boat renaming ceremony. He is paranoid that he performed the steps incorrectly. I have never known him to be so superstitious. What else have we got? Arrow squid. Rises from the depths at night to feed or be fed upon. Check that again real quick. Oh, the sea salt. Yeah, I bet that would get overwhelming. I feel like the seasickness too. Like, I think I do have a propensity for seasickness because I've started to get motion sick. But even if I didn't, I'd probably, like, not be able to stop thinking about it, you know? Like, what if I get sick? What if I get sick? What if that ruins my trip? And then I would just, like, make it. Alright, the door's locked. Oh, wait, actually. For some reason I thought you could go in there. The workshop looks as though it hasn't been used in decades. Go inside. You enter, taking a moment to let your eyes adjust to the dim light. Oh, okay, I think you got a key in here or something. You find some horrifying creations amongst the detritus. This will help us find creepier fish. So one of the, like, gimmicks of the game is there are these aberrations, which are, like, messed up monster fish, but they're kind of rare, but that'll increase our odds of it. And then this is a weird engine we can use. I guess you can't get into the mansion. But it's alright, we got what we came. Let's look at the flavor text. A symbol of the deep is carved into this small talisman. It's sure to draw the attention of those attuned to it. Arterial engine. The bony blades of this grotesque engine are driven by a pulsing heart that beats in time with your own. There we go. Even just the smallest speed boost makes a difference. I see that message in the bottle, but I'm gonna try to saw my fish before they run. This game does have a nice, like, ambiance and atmosphere to it. Like, the art direction and stuff is really good, so props to the developer. I had a special order come through from a customer. If you can fulfill it, I'll pay you above normal prices. They asked for one gulf flounder and one gray eel. Just bring them in when you have them. You'll need to have a rod that can handle shallow water fish in order to catch those. The shipwright should be able to sort that for you. Lousy weather lately almost makes you not want to get out of bed. But you and I, we've got to do it, eh? We're what keeps people from going hungry. Strange red light at night, it seemed to be rising from the west. Should I have gone for that list? Probably. And I find myself broke once again. Just like real life. Let me see in the chat real quick. Fish fillet. Nice. I'll rest now. Just get the visibility high. But once I've got better engines and stuff, I do want to see what the heck goes on at night. A hunched woman approaches you from the steps of the lighthouse. She stops some distance away and looks at you with concern and visible apprehension. Why are you? I don't know if I want the strangers around here knowing what I'm all about, even though if she, like, looked with her eyes for a second, she could see by my bow what I'm really up to. There's nothing here for someone like you anymore. Keep yourself clean and move on. She turns and shuffles back along the path that leads to the light. Just the person I was hoping to see. Will you be sailing out east towards Little Narrow? Give this package to the dock worker there, please. The mayor hands you a small damp package bound in stripping slightly. The dock worker will pay you upon delivery. Please be quick about it, I don't want it to spoil. Don't forget to check your compass and map if you get lost. Jeanette. Thank you. Glad you like it. It's funny, like, with this first stream and stuff, I wanted to do it, you know, just kind of as, like, a test run and everything. Didn't think anyone would show up, but you guys are, like, Minutemen. You're ready to film and stuff. You guys are the best. Alright, what, a delivery? Let's see here. Tears a small hole in the paper and peeks inside. You can't see for sure, but it feels as though he's stealing it from your view. These guys are totally... I don't know if anyone's played Final Fantasy II, it's pretty old, but when they deliver the package and it, like, just messes up the town and leaves you see a monster. I don't know, but my hunch is that's what this package is. Yeah, nice and fresh. This'll do nicely. I'm to pay you, I suppose? He hands you some money. That, or probably more realistically, I mean realistic in terms of the game's lore, they might be like, smuggling each other the weird fish like drugs. I was given this old book a few weeks back, but it didn't make much sense to me. You'll surely get more use out of it. He pulls a crumpled book from his back pocket and hands it to you. A number of the pages are folded over. Keep it in your cabin, perhaps you can read it while you're on the water. Stop by for a chat anytime, I know how lonely it can be. Also this guy. You enter a brightly lit shop. It's packed with antiques, the shelves full of jewelry and other bottles. An old man peers at you over silver spectacles. Hello? Is that... No, I don't believe we've met. Forgive me, my eyes aren't what they used to be. I wonder if he's, like, seen a ton of fishermen come and go. That, or if it's, like, some weird time loop. And he has seen me before, or if it's, like, Lovecraftian shenanigans, and he's seen me in dreams and or nightmares. I specialize in antiques and jewelry. I'll purchase any special trinkets you happen to have. You got anything nice with you today, perhaps? Not particularly. Alright. did all this. Yes. Satisfying indeed. Here, gonna look at the chat real quick. Thankfully the game pauses when I aren't driving or anything. Ghost, I highly recommend the Nintendo Final Fantasy games. I haven't played anything past it. I know 7's the most, like, generally popular one, but I haven't played that either. But American 2, Japanese 4... No. Japanese 5. Japanese 4 is American 2. Sorry, I know it's confusing. American 2 and 3 and Japanese 5 are the best ones, in my opinion. Yeah, Jeanette. Avengers Assemble. Thank you, Ghost. And yeah, Jeanette, I agree. The soundtrack, like, totally sets the mood just perfectly. Music is the one... I mean, this sounds kind of, like, vain here, but I guess the one, like, game-related skill I have absolutely zero experience with, and probably not the mindset to learn it. But mad respect for people who are able to just compose such great music for games. Cool guy, it took 1 month for the Well Speaks to Me, because I was, like, crunching for a game jam. I believe 3 months for They Watch From the Walls. It was something like 9 months for, like, Veins Beneath the Town, and 2 years for A Hollow Harvest. So, the bigger the game was, and, you know, depending on game jam timelines and stuff, the more time it took for me to make them. But I'm hoping that I can start reducing the time and not be 2 years till the next game. Okay, he's saying the same thing about the light. The mayor's walking quickly towards you. He seems to be in a good mood with the spring in his step. Fantastic news, thanks partly to your efforts. Greater Marrow is growing. Our town is sure to be swarming with visitors any day now. In fact, I've granted consent for the shipwright to expand their facilities. The old dry dock is operational. I've also allocated some money to improve the fishmonger services. We might have something to talk to you about soon. Keep up the good work. We're glad you've chosen to be doing this. Now, chosen is strong. This is the dry dock. We make significant improvements to your vessel. We're talking extra space, more attachment points, blah blah blah. Mechanics stuff. We'll need to be stock of materials for these projects. Lumber, metal scraps, that sort of thing. Got it? So yeah, that was one of those piles I tried to salvage from earlier. It was like some wood, but I don't have the right equipment for them yet. Oh wait, no, man. What did I just do? I found this book out back. Could be useful to you. The fishmonger reaches under the counter and hands you a damp letter book. A few simmering fish scales are stuck to the cover. What? Rods, reels. You gotta finish one book. Maybe you can interrupt one book to start another, but why would I? Alright, let's get some speed. I'm sorry, I'm having some trouble with these tabs. best bet is actually to have this one installed. For now. Should we risk everything and take a night swim? Because we can. Look at the chat real quick, even though I'm totally exposed. Oh, okay. Thanks for letting me know, Jeanette. I'll, adjust the audio a little bit. I know you, said it was the soundtrack, but I'm just gonna move them all back a few notches, just in case. Maybe music more like 4. If you're still, watching, please let me know how that sounds now, like if it's improved. Given there's no music playing right now, that it's nighttime, but once it resumes. I was just thinking to myself, like, how well I did reeling the first one in, but Pride Before the Fall. There we go. Fishing at 2:50 a.m. What a life. Well, I'm glad this guy's up all hours of the night. Oh, forgot to read his dialogue. Basically, he was inquiring about the special order. It's like, it's a side questy thing for the game, like urging you to catch more fish and stuff. Not too important, though. Thanks for letting me know, Ghost. Gray eel, a slimy creature tainted with the silt and muck of the seabed. Oh, morning of the second day of the honeymoon and our first day proper. Today we're sailing around the islands and inlets at the back of Greater Marrow. I love the rocks here, the layers and colors are so striking. Furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor in these shallows, so I know he'll keep his hands on the wheel instead of the rods. He renamed the boat last night, Julie. He did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything. I think he took that more seriously than the wedding. Supposedly, it's very important to perform it correctly, lest you want ill fortune to follow the vessel. He wanted to throw away everything with the old name on it, but I kept the keychain. Ocean's Riches was a good name. I think he has prepared a surprise picnic lunch. I can see the basket half hidden, stuffed under a blanket at the front of the cabin. I love when he tries to be romantic. Alternative explanation? What if it's not lunch in that basket? What if he's hiding it for a reason? What have we got? Alright, I think I don't have the equipment to be exploring that far out. We'll go back to the 2 vanilla islands for now. What time is it? 11:55 local time. I'll probably call it a night soon. Is that another boat? Wait, where am I? Well, let's pick it up. You pull up alongside a boat at anchor. There are signs of life on board, but nobody appears to greet you. Call out. Almost immediately, a small slot in the door snaps open. A pair of frantic eyes peer out at you. Who goes there? A monster. I can't just do the vanilla answer, I gotta go with monster. Oh, very funny. What do you want? I was just checking to see if you're okay. Do I seem okay? No, I'm very much not okay. I'm supposed to be delivering this package to Little Marrow, but I'm being stuck. Little Marrow and their packages. A huge leviathan lurks in these deep waters. I've seen it. It hung in the water, its gaping mouth just below the boat. It would have swallowed this vessel whole if I hadn't bolted for the shallows. I'm not going any further into this accursed island chain. I could deliver the package for you. You would? Well, that would work, I guess. Large package. It's dense, damp, and very sticky. I bet you anything it's like a weird fish drug ring. The courier pushes a lumpy brown package through the door hole. It squelches slightly as you take it in your hands. Dark fluid oozes from one corner. Thank you, stranger. This is bound for the dock worker at Little Marrow. I'm not sure what's inside, but listen, I know this sounds crazy. Sometimes I think I can hear the faintest of whispers coming from it. Now, I'm not supposed to be transporting live goods. Don't have the equipment for it, so just be careful with this thing, whatever it is. Here, why don't you take this too? Again, an item emerges from the door hole. This time a book is pushed through and it thuds onto the deck below. You pick it up. I'll be on my way whenever the coast is clear. Safe travels. Well, sheesh. I meant to go back to the normal town. But we came to explore. We explored. Let me look at the chat again. Sounds better on your end too, that's good. Thanks, Jeanette. Appreciate it. Alright. That's the cool thing about it being a fisherman thing, like, now that guy's talking about a giant monster, what if there is one? I've yet to see it in the game, but like I said, I didn't get very far, so could happen to us at any moment. 1 minute. 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 I don't know if you guys have, like, seen the whole thalassophobia trend thing on YouTube. I mean, it's not... I say trend like it's new. It's not that new anymore. It's been going on for a few years, but I love it. Fear of the ocean, by the way. Sorry, not trying to throw jargon at my audience. Oh, yeah. Deliver the package. Do I have any, it's only a few fish, I don't care if they're, they can rot for all I care! We still haven't caught any weird fish, though. I wonder if it's just bad RNG, or what? Oh, do I talk to this guy? How's the day treating you? I've got a package here for you. A delivery, eh? Oh, it's a big one, let me see. He takes the large package and examines it gently with his hands. He lifts it to one ear and listens for a while. He seems satisfied. Much appreciated, friend. Now, if you'll excuse me, wish me luck. Wish you luck. He turns and hurries off down the dock without another word to you, or compensation. Oh, he'll need luck next time I come. Alright, let me see if I can catch at least one weird fish before bed. How about that? Like, before bed in real life. Now you can see the fog's really coming in. I can barely see anything. Wait. Whoa! That's what I mean. The rocks will sneak up on you. Whoa! Crap! No, it finally happened! Oh! I gotta pay to repair that now. What was I gonna say? Oh, I think you can catch the aberrations in the daytime, and clearly I'm not well outfitted for night, so we will dock. Oh, that guy was hunting for a specific species and I ignored him. Alright, check your encyclopedia, it could have the information you need. Ghost, I think you're thinking of Phasmophobia. I have that too, I just haven't played it much. Phasmophobia, if I'm right, is fear of ghosts. Thalassophobia, what I was talking about, is fear of the ocean. Subnautica vibes? Yeah, I have played a little bit of that. I need to get back into it. It was one of those things that I was really enjoying, and then I got super busy with school, and then I got out of the groove with all that, but I want to get back into it. Subnautica's a good one. Oh, hi vault that I'm now stuck in. Yeah, relatable. Alright, come on. One weird fish to end the stream. Come on. we go! Cyclopean flounder. I have not seen that yet either. Alright. Oops. A sprawling jellied mass spills from a single eye socket. What appears to be a dark pupil is in fact the center of an... Ew. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, every normal fish, I believe, has, like, a super weird counterpart. The normal flounder is a pathetic, cowardly, bottom-dwelling fish. So yes, so you can see it there, aberrations. I can now end the stream in peace in a minute or two. Another one! A weird spot we have here. Ups the fish and hands you some money. Good, good. They should be pleased with this. I've got another order here. This one's a little more curious. They want a couple of squid and a whole black grouper. Don't see many people fishing squid these days. They only feed at night. And well, you know what nights are like around here. Good luck. What is it today? You hand the grotesque fish to the fishmonger. This is the aberration I was talking about. He grins, raising the fish up to his face before inhaling a deep, stuttering breath. Ah, now this is the sort of specimen to liven up my day. I wonder. He runs his fingers firmly along the length of the fish, as though feeling for something. He pushes from one side of its stomach and a small shape can be seen against the bulging scales. He slices the fish open. From its stomach he pulls a small piece of fabric and spreads it on the counter. It's a delicately patterned handkerchief. Well, I've never seen that before in all my days. I'll give you this thing, and I'll pay you for the fish too, of course. It's not the first corrupted fish I've seen in these parts, so I'm sure you'll find more before too long. I'll pay you well if you find any more. Sus. A once beautiful handkerchief drawn from the insides of a grotesque fish, patterned with a delicate crimson thread. Does that do anything? I can't for the life of me remember what that does. Maybe you sell it to someone. Uh-oh. A man's looking at you through your cabin window. His face is mostly in shadow. I know what he took to the fishmonger. And I'll be clear. I know he extracted an artifact from it. I need to inspect it. Meet me on Blackstone Island. Head out of this bay and head south. I have a business proposition for you here. Was he in my ship or in someone else's ship? That must be okay. Now I think I get it. Alright, next time we'll see what that guy wants. It's starting to get late, so I think I'm gonna call it a night. Let me check the chat one last time. Oh, Jeanette, this game's called Dredge. It's like a neat little indie horror game on Steam. And it goes on sale from time to time, too. Is it on Switch? I'm not sure. I'm using the, like, computer version. Oh, sorry, I keep, positioning my face too low. You can tell I'm not used to streaming. Yeah, I don't see why it wouldn't be on Switch. It's not exactly, you know, that complex, but I don't know. Yeah, the paper art style, it's like a more messed up, like, Paper Mario, I guess, kinda. But yeah, they have a good way to make the colors pop and stuff. Yeah, it's nice. Like, I say colors pop, but also, it's also, like, desaturated in a way. So it's not throwing, like, vibrant stuff at you until it really counts, like when there's a light or something strange at night. Almost more mural like that, too. Like, muted in a way. Dude can back off. I find a handkerchief and a fish. Finders keepers. Exactly, dude. Yeah. Good night, Ghost, and yeah, thanks again, everyone, for watching. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I'm not, like, intending to become a full-time streamer. I've got just, like, too much going on, and it's not exactly my forte, but I'll do a few more of these just for the fun of it. Thanks, sweet dreams to you, too. Alright. Just gonna save on this again. There we go. Alright. And we did manage to catch one weird fish this first stream, so that's nice. Alright, goodbye everyone!